What's good, baby? It's me, Sam. Today I'm going to be talking to you about whether or not you should draft Leonard Fournette. So, I guess let's just get to the point. Would I draft Leonard Fournette? The answer is no. I mean, this is hard for me to say because I'm a huge LSU guy. I love drafting LSU players. But to be honest, as much as I like him at this place, I just like other guys better. At this point, especially in PPR leagues, I usually have had all my running backs together, and I'm looking for wide receivers. I'm looking for guys I know that can do something. Leonard Fournette is a question mark. He's a huge question mark this year. Who knows if he's even going to stay the whole year? Apparently, he doesn't learn offenses very well, and they think Rojo, which, to be honest, I'm not 100% on because don't really like USC backs that much. Bruce Arians says that Rojo is going to be the guy there. And then they have LeSean McCoy, which they haven't gotten rid of yet. It's what are they trying to do with him? My assumption is he's just going to be a goal line back. Why would I take him over a guy like Michael Gallup, basically the #1 wide receiver on the Cowboys? Apparently he has a huge connection with Dak, and Amari. He's very inconsistent, and you can get this guy in the 8th round. Why would I skip him when I'm looking for wide receivers to get and get a guy who I have no idea how he's going to do? I don't even know if he's going to stay the whole year with the team. So it's a head scratcher, Why would you do that? Why would you pick him? And, there's other guys I like too. Stephon Diggs, he's the #1 wide receiver on the Bills. There's videos of him beating one of the best cornerbacks in the league in Tre'Davious White. Will that happen all the time? Probably not. But that just shows you how good Stephon Diggs is. People don't like him this year. I do. I mean, I actually have him in my top 10. And if I were you, I would probably try and draft Stephon Diggs at the level he's at. I mean, that's a huge steal. Think about how well John Brown did, and I think he only had 40 receptions. He had over 1,000 yards, almost 8 touchdowns or something like that. Think of what Stephon Diggs will do. This is prime time wide receiver territory. You should already be having your best backs at this time. I prefer Phillip Lindsay. Hard to say, but I do. Phillip Lindsay has proven the last 2 years he's been on a crappy Denver Broncos offense that he could get 1,000 yards and average 8 touchdowns or 7 touchdowns a game. Or even guys I think you get Raheem Mostert, who's apparently the running back 1 for the San Francisco 49ers, and all they do is run. We don't know what Fournette's going to do. I don't know what Fournette's going to do. He's probably just going to be a goal line back. And even the past couple years, he hasn't proven that he could run the ball in the end zone. Even Antonio Gibson, I'd probably give him a chance over Fournette because at this point, I'm speculating that Antonio Gibson is going to be the running back 1 for Washington. And that's only because they gave up probably one of the best running backs in league history who still has some stuff in him, and Adrian Peterson. They just let him go this week. That is a huge sign that they really like Antonio Gibson. I'm going after guys like Michael Gallup. I'm going after guys like Marquise Brown, Stephon Diggs. I mean, maybe if you're a 12 team, maybe Deontay Johnson. I forget where he's going, but I would go after him. This is wide receiver territory. You should already have your running backs. I get it if you don't have enough running backs, then maybe I would go after Leonard Fournette because it's a 50-50 chance that he does do something good. And I'm not saying I 100% don't like Leonard Fournette. I think he's doing a very good job in the offseason. I'm sure he's going to work harder than ever because he knows that he has a chance to win a Super Bowl this year. But overall, I'm not drafting him, and I don't think you should either. Maybe trade for him if you really like him. If he's getting 15 carries in the first 3 weeks, trade for him. I'm going to go all season because that's what they tend to do. Think about it. Last 3 years, the Buccaneers didn't know who their main running back was, but they stuck to one guy. Even though they have Rojo and LeSean McCoy and Fournette, they're going to choose one. Whoever is doing the best, they're probably going to stick with him for a while. So keep an eye out for him. You might want to trade for him later, but for now, I'm picking other guys over him. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Go follow me at Bullseye Fantasy on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Peace.